When when you dig deeper into the history of some magician, trust me, more than 90% of the times, and I think in almost all of the cases, there would be one thing in common, that you find that he had an uncle, or his father, or his grandfather was a magician, came across the trick which he found very much impressive and very much different from the other forms of art, and there he had it. There was the fascination which had engulfed him, and he was ready to plunge himself into a world very much different from the normal form of arts. The similar thing had happened in my case also, and now I'm not just practicing tricks. People come across tricks and try to learn more and more tricks, and they think the act having 10 tricks is better than the act having 6 acts. Seriously, this is the belief among the starters who have just started and have failed to grasp the really deeper meaning of the magic, and they try to learn random tricks and just try to run around from mentalism to coin magic, billiards ball, and the weird form of magic, stage magic, parlor magic, close-up magic. But I'm not just learning the tricks, and apart from that, I'm also digging myself deeper into the psychology and the way showmanship is done when it comes to magic. Why it is that even the person who is, say, normal in his skills have found huge success, while the one who had the great sleight of hand skill was not able to touch that highest level. What makes all this different? That when you see some magician, we find him interesting, and while it's not so interesting in the case of other, I have been reading a lot of books about it. Strong Magic by Darwin Otis, Lead with Your Head from Gary Kurtz, World Books of Wonder by Tommy Wonder, then Darren Brown, Maximum Entertainment. So when I'm going through all the psychology of audience and the magic in general as it appears to the audience, I come to realize that trick is just a small part of it. And what is most important is how much you can entertain, how much you can make them believe that what you're doing is a true magic, and it cannot be explained. What you're doing makes sense, it concludes, it suits with your personality. You have something which can grip the audience, and people just love you, and when they love you, they love your magic. So the first and foremost criteria is try to come up with some kind of reason for doing the magic, for doing some trick. It shouldn't be random. I shouldn't be just throwing the fireballs into the skies and it turns to dove. What good it does to you, or the audience in general. Try to find a meaning and make each and every move with a purpose. Try to find a reason. Do not just make it random. And when you do, trust me, when you apply all these techniques, it's easier said than done. Just gathering all the theory points won't do any good. What can be done is at least have the knowledge and start applying it. And if done properly, trust me, I'm miles ahead of other magicians. And when it's done, you start understanding the meaning of the magic, and there would be a moment of realization when you just have a recall of that moment when you started to being so where you're standing, what you're doing. How would you like yourself to present it? How would you like the audience to perceive yourself? Like, and is it going in the right direction? Are you concluding right? Is the transition smooth? If it's all happening in the right manner, there are so many things. Keep learning, keep performing, and try to grab as many opportunities as possible in front of the audience. And trust me, they love you. And try to become better. We are lucky to live in an age when there are so many lectures and good resources to lay your hands on. When you do, try to learn and gather all the data. Trust me, when you see yourself becoming better and better, this will keep you motivated and set you apart from all those 90% of magicians. Try to be in the first 10% and then maybe 1%. And is there a world when it's possible? No. So that's all from my side today. There you go. Bye.